Здравствуйте, stalkers. Welcome to the zone. We are heading into mission A2, the Fray and the Fridge. I have set up the map. This is our starting spot right here. Little old me. We've got a little forest over here. Some snorks. Weapon, or not a weapon, but a terrain card, environment card there. Some enemy unknown spots there. We've got 2 fruit punch anomalies, and then we've got our objective, which is the freezer, or the fridge, sorry. There's a pseudo giant there. He's a cool guy. There's a card on environment card there that looks like you can open the warehouse door. Environment card there. Environment card there. And an environment card in that building as well. So that is the setup for the map. Our artifacts are the fruit punch artifact and the freezer. Oh, trees are falling over already. Let's see how long these, see how long I can stand these for. Our objective is to find the snowflake and escape. We've got a pseudo giant and snork enemies. We had snorks last time, though I didn't actually get to shoot any of them, which I probably will be doing this time. Alright, hopefully the glare is in a less annoying spot. You can actually see the map in this video. This is just my rifle and attachments, which I have the Dragunov with a thermal scope and a silencer. And I think we are ready to begin. I will do my best to not forget the mission events this time. So, starting off, mission event. The mission begins. The warehouse looms ahead, shrouded in mists and secrecy. The dead silence of the day is disturbed by the pseudo-giant's muffled growling. It must still be in the warehouse. There is no time to lose. You must get inside, grab the artifact, and run, because the turbos may appear any minute to claim it. Forward and no fear. Alright, well, I can't wait for the turbos to show up and get wrecked by this pseudo-giant. At the end of the round, we are going to resolve 1 reinforcement, 1 from each stack of unknown enemies over here and here, and place 2 random events on the top of the event deck. So, I'm going to place this here so I can hopefully not forget it. Alright, beginning the game. Now, we've got a snork here facing that way, snork here facing that way, snork here facing that way, and the snork here facing that way. So I can't go take out this snork because it's too close. Oh, this is water, by the way. You cannot travel, you cannot step through water, but you can shoot over it. Snorks have 3 sight in all distances. This one's blocked by a tree in the back, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. That's a normal move. Then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Radiation there, 2. I have my NBC suit still, so I only go up 1 radiation. We could just go straight through there. I think I want to hang out here and see what the snorks do. So that was my second action. Third action of my first turn is going to be to loot 1 shotgun mag. And then check for enemies in line of sight, none. Then I'm going to loot 2 more things. Pistol mag and an item. Alright, so first item draw, I'm going to shuffle these. I added the freedom and duty items to this deck, so I want to make sure they're shuffled in properly. I got a bandage pack. Alright. And then I'm gonna go 1, 2, going through the window here. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna hold off on flipping this card in case something happens. I can do it as a free action, but I'm gonna wait until after the enemy's turn. So that was my second turn. All right, enemy activation. We're gonna do a yellow enemy activation. Curious. No, there is yellow attention on the map, so enemies move up to 3 spaces toward the closest attention. So we've got this guy is gonna go 1. We might go this way actually. 1, because the spaces are bigger, you can cover more ground. 1, 2, 3. That's gonna be annoying. I think I can go deal with it though. And then this guy's gonna go 1, 2, 3. This guy is gonna go 1, 2. Oh, this guy's here. 3, and this guy's gonna go 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, I think. Alright, now the pseudo giant, I'm gonna have to keep trying to attract this guy to the other side of the map from where I'm headed, aren't we? Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, because he can't get through there yet. If I open that, I could inspect the gate there. A rusty old gate with uvaha sprayed in purple. Probably danger, don't dead inside or whatever. Don't dead open inside. That's what it is. So that is their turn. Then we go on to the radiation exposure. Now I am still using my jellyfish, so that pops me up to 4 minimum. I roll a die. Ooh, take 2 damage. And then knock that down to 3. Reduce attention of each stalker. My turn. I am going to flip this card. I'm going to search. A dark, cluttered room, perfect for a hidey hole. There is a box with a modern detector in the hole. The box has a monolith symbol on it. Gain 2 bolts. Gain a Veles detector, armor attachment card. And then remove this card. Veles detector. So that looks like the next tier up. It's 4,000. And it lets me re-roll the artifact. when detecting, and it does it from range 1, but this is a full action, not free action like my echo detector. Do I want the full action? Or I think I do. Having the range is going to be pretty important, I think. Alright, I'm going to flip my lead stalker token. Oh, hold on. Almost forgot the event. So at the end of last turn, we need to resolve one of each of these. So that is a snork. He is facing north. And this is an X. Okay. And then place 2 random events on top. Got 2 random events. And then catching back up to where we are, we discard all bolts from your pockets. You may discard a focus to ignore them. I'm gonna discard a focus. That's really annoying. So I have to go out here. So if I do that, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. I haven't done any actions yet. That was free. When I'm flipping this to heal 2, the searching the card was free. Okay, so I'm going to use my sneak action to move up to 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, I don't need to sneak, because that guy doesn't have line of sight there regardless. He can only see 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and behind 1. So yeah, we're safe there. I go 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna put my yellow there. And if I go 1, 2, my radiation goes up 1, so I'm at 4. Yeah, so second action, I'm going to go 1, 2, and third action. This is fuck. Third action, I am going to try out my Dragunov. So accurate range is 4+. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy is 4 away. Ammo is 4. So I'm shooting an aim shot. So I remove an ammo. Yeah, I'm gonna do a headshot. I get 3 yellow dice because it's at range 4 or more. And I get 3 green dice. +1 from my thermal scope. So I get 3 yellow and 4 green. Alright, so we've got this. I don't think we went over this last time because I didn't roll it, but this is, if you're within your accurate range, this doubles. And it's only if it's surrounded in the white like this. This one doesn't. This one is 4 stars. This one is still 2 stars. So we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, whatever. So that dead. Yeah, because I just needed 6 stars. So that kills him. And since I was outside of his line of sight, which was 1, 2, 3, my silencer, this would have been red. My silencer allows me to flip that back over. So that was my first turn. Now, if any enemies had me in line of sight, they would get an attack. They do not. These guys can only see 1, 2, 3. I, however, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 can see them. So in my second turn, I'm going to shoot that one there. Doesn't really matter. Same amount of dice, thermal scope. Yeah. So first action of my second turn is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever. I got over 6. Oh, and when I do that, I gain a focus. So this should actually be back. And I already discarded the ammo. And that is gonna kill this guy. And then I'm gonna do that again. Third bullet. Ooh. That's not a great roll. We got 3 blanks. Let's see, what do we have? For every 2 gas masks, I get +1 star. I got 4 gas masks, so that's 2 stars. I got 2 stars there, so that's 4 stars. 5, 6. Okay, so we're good. Oh, and I get +1 because I'm outside of an enemy's line of sight. So that would have been 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is a hit and a headshot. And I am out of his line of sight, so this, when it was red, we'd go back to that. And now, that was my second action of my thing. I have actually completed Precision Sweep. Kill 2 enemies with weapon attacks within the accurate range during a single turn. So I'm going to read Milady's Memory 4 on page 13. The bandit was much faster than Milady had thought. She watched him grab Tanya's hood in one smooth move and yank it back. She flailed her arms and almost fell backwards, but the man wasted no time and grabbed her by the ponytail. She should have cut it off years ago, Milady thought. Hidden in the bushes, she raised her gun and aimed. Tanya was a dear friend and an excellent soldier. She fought the bandit with grim determination, but his muscles seemed made of iron, and his resolve never faltered. Stop fighting, Milady thought. I don't want to hit you. Damn it, Tanya, stop thrashing. As if Tanya read her mind, she sagged. Noise, the bandit snarled. You have come to your senses? Good. He clamped his fingers around her throat. Why did you spy on our camp? He asked. Who sent you? Iconic last words, Milady thought. He was more than 1,000 steps away, but his head was perfectly visible. She aimed, focused, held her breath, and pulled the trigger. The man fell. Tanya released herself in a second and grabbed his gun, but refrained from shooting, seeing the bandit was never going to get up again. Instead, she spat and turned towards Milady, who had just left her cover. They met and hugged. Tanya had already suppressed the shock, and Milady saw only undiluted sadness in her eyes. I am sorry, she whispered. I had been watching these bastards for days, and I am sure Stefan is not among them. I have not found him. Please take your money back. Gain Personal Environment Card, PS 043, Sniper's Nest. Alright, so we got Sniper's Nest. During each mission's setup, you may flip this card and place it next to any edge of the map with the following restrictions. It is adjacent to exactly one space. It isn't adjacent to a building. It is within range 3 from any starting point. Okay. Whenever a stalker on this space attacks with a rifle magazine weapon, they gain +1 max range for this attack, and it is considered to be in the accurate range. Well, that's fairly useless with the Dragunov since I pretty much have infinite accurate range. Interesting though, might be able to make some use out of that with other things. So that was my second action, and we are with our third action going to decoy. Range 3. You can't perform this action if you have your red alert on the map. Discard 1 bolt. Place your alert on the chosen space. 1, 2, 3. If he goes there, I think he is still gonna see me. That's irritating. That's fine. I'll just back up 1 and shoot it. Oh no, I can't do that. Alright. Draw a yellow enemy activation card and resolve it, but only activate enemies that are on the chosen space or spaces adjacent to it. So there are no enemies on that space or adjacent to it, so I will still draw one of these. Okay. Doesn't do anything though. That was my turn. Now the main reason I did that was because I don't want this guy going out and coming this way around here. I want him to turn and go that way so that I can go in the back and I don't know, we'll see what happens. I might have to just hang out here next time and hop around and do it again. Okay, so, oh no, that stays. Alright, so enemy activation, because that was my turn. Player count +1 enemies closest to any attention move up to their speed towards the closest attention. Alright, so let's see what the distance is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this guy is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be these two guys that move, not the pseudo giant. So this guy is going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, he can't see me. I thought he might be able to see me. I thought he'd be there, but it's 1, 2, 3. So he can only see to here because his sight range is 3. And then this guy is going to go 1, 2, 3 as well. Now, I'm actually debating not shooting them because if we get bandits, I want those guys there to help clear them out. So that's the enemy's phase. Then we've got suffer from radiation exposure. So my radiation is at 4, which is what my jellyfish artifact is. So that's the minimum. So that stays there. I roll a green die, take no damage, and then this goes back down to 3. All enemies discard. Reduce the attention of each stalker that isn't in an enemy's line of sight. And then resolve end of round effects, which are just reset all turn tokens and refresh the lead stalker token. Start the next round by drawing and resolving a new red event card. Alright. Miscalculated ammo. Huh. Lucky you, there is 1 extra bullet in the mag. For once, the odds are in your favor. Place 1 ammo next to your currently equipped weapon. Okay. Well, that's fine. That gives me another bullet. And then at the end of the round, we are going to resolve the last one of those reinforcements from the unknown enemy stacks. So I'm thinking about how I want to do this. I guess I could just sneak in here and loot the shit out of this place. Oh, there's a ladder there. I might do that. Okay, so I'm just going to stealthily move here and then here. That's 2 actions, and then I'm gonna loot this. It gives me 3 items. Jeez. Alright, first aid kit, smoke grenade, RPG grenade pouch. This is weird. Should I have that? Okay. I'm gonna replace my Band-Aid kits with that, and I'm gonna replace one of my tourist delights. A smoke grenade. That was my first turn then. Second turn, I'm gonna loot the remaining 2 of these. An item attachment, tier 1, and a banana mag. Hell yeah. So, item attachment, tier 1. Item and weapon? No, it's just an attachment. So, well, we got another fucking echo detector, which is 1,000. I'm gonna replace my first aid kit. Alright, and then I have 1 action left. I'm going to stealthily move here. Alright, so that is my turn. Enemy phase. We are going to Curious. Enemies go forward up to their speed. Okay. So the pseudo giant is 2. So pseudo giant's gonna go 1. Move 2. This guy is gonna go 1, 2, 3. Can't see me, luckily. Was very close though. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so this guy cannot see me because you can only see straight 1, 2. No. Yeah, straight 1, 2. And to the sides 1, 2, 3 as well. So that is the enemy's turn. End of round. Do this. Put my lead stalker. And then we need to resolve one of each of these. So we got an X in the lower and purple facing up in this one. Radiation phase, my Geiger counter ticks up, then I roll 2 damage and it ticks down. So that was end of round. Oh, I did that out of order, didn't I? Radiation should have been first. And my attention is still off. Now we got mission event. Exit plan. Every stalker needs an exit strategy, and this is a good moment to choose one. Choosing an escape route. Find both A214A cards, choose one to resolve, and discard the other. And then at the end, it's gonna do nothing because there's no more unknown enemies, and we're gonna get 5 new random events. Damn, the turbos are not showing up yet. Unless this escape thing has something to do with that. So I've got 2 A214As. Alright, flip this card and place it on the map as shown. So what is that? That's over here. That could be good. This is over there, maybe? Yeah. There. Well, I do want to get that guy to go around that way. I do want to be able to get to this. That might be a bit greedy, but I want it. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. Okay. So this is gonna knock over the entire world. Alright, so my escape route is over there. I hope that's the right move. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so choosing an escape route. Alright, so what have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so this will work. I'm going to use my decoy to throw a bolt there. Doing that, which draws me a light activation, which doesn't mean anything because there's no one adjacent. Orthogonal adjacency only, not diagonal. So that just stays there. And then I'm gonna go stealth 1. Ooh, this is heavy radiation zone, huh? God damn. Alright, yeah, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Stealth 1. I get 2 radiation. Stealth 2. This is my third action, first turn. I get 3 radiation. Jesus Christ. Could do with that fucking anti-rad meds at this moment. Hopefully this is worth it. Second turn, first action, gonna move 1, which ups my radiation by another 3. Second action, going again, which is another 3, because I'm still using the 4, because I was in that one. God damn, it's so much radiation. So this is a free action. This is currently, I'm on my second turn. So I'm gonna flip this card as a free action, because I do not want to have to fuck around in the radiation like this. The ladder may not last. Up close, the fittings look even worse. Dispose of some gear, or else the ladder will fall off the wall. If you have more than 3 cards in your backpack, you must discard the exceeding cards. Place your stalker and your high alert on the adjacent space, then flip this card. Flip this card. I'm gonna flip that card. I don't give a fuck about that. I have a plan, and I like it. Man, that was a lot of radiation to avoid fucking taking my attention, and no, I think it's worth it. Alright, so last action, I'm going to eat my tourist delight, which gives me my focus, and 2 bolts, a lot of bolts, and then I heal 2 health and reduce radiation dosage by 2, which isn't enough, and then I can ignore radiation during this action, so it doesn't hit again, even though I sat in it and ate my canned fish or whatever. Alright, and then that is discarded. Gonna take potentially a lot of damage. We'll see what happens. Okay, so that's my turns, enemy and zone phase. So there is a yellow, so we're gonna do another enemy activation. If there is, damn it. Player count +1 enemies closest to any attention move up to their movement towards the closest attention. Okay, so got 1, 2. Enemies attack a target in their line of sight. Enemies go forward up to 1 space. So can't do that. This is gonna go away in a second. I'm just gonna move it. And then this guy goes 1, 2, 3. And then just goes forward, I guess. Pseudo Giant is still just gonna hang out there, isn't he? Okay. So that's done. Alright, so I need to roll 3 dice for my radiation dosage. 4 damage. I'm down to 10. And then this only ticks down to 11. Oh my god. I don't love it. Reduce attention of each stalker that isn't in an enemy's line of sight, so this goes away. Resolve end of round effects, which is just that, which is nothing. And then place 5 random events. 5 random events. And then refresh these. Each stalker. This irradiated find. Oh shit. Draw 1 loot token from the pool and look at it. I'm probably not going to be taking this. It's an item. Oh, fuck off. Okay, nothing special. End of round. That is just one of the random events. So, honestly, I don't know. Do I just move back into this corner, out of the radiation, and just wait? If I do that, I'm still going to take 2. I probably have to wait 2 whole rounds for anything to happen. Ugh. Gross. This is all... Go over there, I guess. Oh, these guys have line of sight to the side of 3, so 1, 2, 3. So I'd have to go that way, which is fine. Oh, it's not fine. I would have to go in there to be hidden. So what was that? 1, 2, 3. Motherfucker. That's gonna be 2. And then 1, 2, 3 is gonna be 1. Yeah, okay. I could just hang out here, but I don't want to do that because that seems boring. So I'm gonna go and kill myself with radiation. Lead stalker, I'm gonna flip this and heal myself by 2. Hopefully that's enough. And then I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. That increases by 3, reduced by my NBC suit, goes to 2. So we got that. Second action. Oh, I need to put this on the map. Second action, I'm going to move stealthily, which doesn't really matter. But I want to stay here anyway because I'm going to throw a decoy bolt over here. That was my third action. So I check line of sight. I'm not in line of sight. I'm going to double check the decoy action. Place the... oh, you don't put this on the map. You just put the alert. I'll just discard that. Draw an enemy activation. Resolve it, but only activate enemies that are on the chosen space or spaces adjacent to it. Then, if any of those enemies have line of sight to any attention, move that attention by 1 towards its owner. Okay, so that's got to move 1 there. Irritating. Alright, and then I'm gonna, with my second action, I'm gonna stealth 1, stealth 2. Please tell me this isn't radiation. Okay, good. So, stealth 2. And last one, I'm going to do my Veles detector to roll the anomaly die and place the artifact token from under this anomaly, because I am 1 space adjacent to this, even though it's behind the wall. It's range, not line of sight. Okay, so I could place that on a purple. Or we could re-roll. Jesus Christ, that's gonna be a deadly... What the hell was I thinking coming this way? Is that even possible? Shit, I'm gonna re-roll. That. Still purple. Fuck. So it's just that pretty much. Well, I could put it on that, but it's the same. Right? There's no other purples? There should be 3. Oh no, there's 3 on the dice, that's right. An anomaly is there, I guess. So that blocks that one. That's something. But I'm gonna need to cover up 1, 2, 3. 3 spaces with bolts if I want to cancel out the 4s and the 3s. And then if I roll a 2 or a 1, I'll still get fucked. Lose 9 health. Oof. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. I can hang out here for as long as I need to. Alright, so that was my last action. Got the detector there. Monsters 2. Board. +1 enemies closest to the lead stalker. Move up to the movement speed towards the closest enemy of the same color. So I guess 1, 2, that's something, but this guy doesn't move because there's no... Oh, shit. Fuck, I forgot about him. He should have moved last turn. He should have gone 1, 2, 3, because he was heading towards this. And then now he's gonna go to their speed, which is 1, 2, 3. And then this guy doesn't do fuck all, because he's just by himself. Is it worth me shooting him? Fuck. Before activating the pseudo giant, discard. Uh-oh. Okay. If I get 14 stars, which I could, if I get 14 stars, that's 6 damage. He's got 30. So that would be, what, 6 attacks? 18, 24, no, 5. 35, yeah. 5 hits at 14. And then heavy wounds might help if I don't quite hit all of them. I think we'll give him one more chance to move, because I want... So he's only got line of sight 1, 2. He's got 2 in all directions. So he can only see into this space. So I can go in here, grab this, and then just hang out. Because the anomaly only triggers when you move through it, or out of it. Which is actually another fucking question. Oh, goddamn. You know what? I'm gonna spend this... Well, okay, hold on. We are end of round, coming up here. Lead stalker flipped. Oh, we didn't do radiation. So I need to roll 3 dice again. 5 damage. 12 down to 7. Okay, I'm fine. Everything is fine. So I tick down to 11. After that, and then reduce attention. End of round, which is just all that. And then draw a random event. All right? Yeah. Radiation spike. Oh god, that is not what I need. End of round, each human enemy moves... There's no human enemies. So each stalker on a space with radiation increases their radiation dosage by their space's radiation value, modified normally. Okay, so it just hits you again at the end of the round. That's... whatever. I'm not gonna be in any radiation zones, so that should be fine. I'm not sure why there's no radiation in the warehouse here. It's all like to the side. Yeah, that side doesn't have hardly any radiation. That would have been way easier to... No, I think this is good. I'm happy with this. I'm gonna go 1, moving stealthily, 2, moving stealthily. This is incredibly risky. No, I'm gonna stay here. I'm just going to get 3 bolts with my first action and 3 bolts with my second action. I have so many bolts. That's just the prepare, which equip or unequip. I'm gonna do any of that. No. Okay. Alright, so then that's my turn. So then we go to the enemy activation. There is no attention. Enemy move. Yes! Enemies move up to their movement towards the closest room. Actually, this isn't great. But it's something. So he goes in there. Enemies that were already in a room move to the next closest room instead. So what are we thinking here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They're all facing that way. We're gonna radiation. Oh, I was gonna lead Stalker to heal myself by 2. And I've only got 2 radiation dice this time. 2 damage. Get down to 7. And then this ticks all the way down to the yellow. Yay, radiation is so easy to cure from. And then, end of round. Not on any radiation zones, no human enemies. Alright, reset, refresh, random event, emission. Oh shit. Shit. So, oh my god. This is annoying. I don't think I'm going to be able to utilize the emission to get an extra artifact. It's greedy as fuck, but there it is. Hey, sorry about that. My phone ran out of storage space, so I had to lose a bit of the turn there. I don't think I lost a whole lot. I am currently here. I just had a long look through the rules because it occurred to me that I swear to God, I remember reading in the rulebook that enemies avoid anomalies, like at all costs. So I researched into that, and I couldn't find anything in the rulebook. I read through it, and all the spaces where I think it should have been, it wasn't. So I looked on the FAQ, and there is something that says human enemies do avoid anomalies, but not mutants. However, they are still affected by them. So this guy should have been hit multiple times. So I'm just going to try and retcon a little bit. So he started here. He moved 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then 1. So the first time he should have rolled, and we're looking for these 2. Alright, so he gets hit with that, which is enemies except Pseudo-Giant. Okay, so the Pseudo-Giant doesn't care about the fridge. Never mind then. If he went into the fruit punch, it would make a difference, but he's not doing that. So we are currently at the end of this round with the emission. And then the event enemy card I had was player count +1 enemies closest to the lead stalker. So that's this guy and then one of these. Move, and he was over here. Move up to their movement towards the closest place with a shield. Oh, no, he was already in here. He had gone in there from the last turn where they were going into rooms, and that's why all these guys are over here. So now he's moving up to his movement towards the closest place with a shield and without an enemy of the same color. So Closest space with a shield. So all of these spaces have shields, I'm pretty sure. Because they're all in the same room. So I guess he'll just go there. And then one of these guys, closest space with a shield. About an enemy of the same color. So I think he's gonna go there. I also discovered some interesting stuff about how enemies move. If it says move forward and they run into, like, the guys that were over here, they are actually supposed to turn and, like, keep patrolling. They turn clockwise if there's a tie between the two things. So the pseudo giants should have actually been here, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it how it is for now because I don't think it would have made a huge difference. He still wouldn't have been able to see me, and he would have gone back, and he would be maybe one space further, but I don't think it's worth retconning that much. And without an enemy of the same color. So enemies attack a target. There are no targets. And I also found another thing about how enemies, when they move, if they have reached their maximum movement, but they haven't reached their destination, they do turn in the direction that their destination is. So I have been doing that slightly wrong, but I don't think it's gonna have made a huge difference, so hopefully that's fine. Okay, so end of the round. After that, we are to radiation. I am currently at the yellow radiation, so I'm gonna roll one die. 1 damage, which puts me down to 8 health. And then this ticks down to green, finally. Alright, and then, end of the round, emission. So the emission hits. Each human enemy moves up to... Oh, we don't have human enemies. Each stalker and human enemy on spaces without shields die. Luckily, I'm in a shield space. And then this artifact goes back under the fucking thing, which is not terrible. I can deal with that. Reset all turn tokens. Lead stalker. I got an oodles of bolts because I've just been sitting in that thing for the past 2 turns. Then we got a random event. Instance. Each stalker, you may lose 3 hit points. Yeah, I don't think I can afford to lose 3 hit points. This basically gives you a free action. Yeah, I would love to, but I can't. So we're not doing that. So top of the round, we've got our Radioboy detector, which we're going to hit. Detect anomaly range 1. I'm going to roll the anomaly die red. I'm going to re-roll that because I get a free re-roll. Red. And I'm going to fucking spend my focus to roll it again. Green. Damn it. Was really hoping for the blue, but whatever. It doesn't really make a difference. Okay, so that was first action. Second action is going to be to move here stealthily. Third action is going to be, yeah, I think I'm just preparing again because I need to do all of this in one. Because I'm going to have to do 1, 2, 3, 4 actions throwing bolts. Move in there, grab the anomaly. So that's 4, 5, 6. So that's a whole fucking double turn. So I'm just gonna prepare and get my focus back. And maybe move 1 more space so that I have less to move. Yeah, okay, let's do that. And we are currently completely out of low alert enemy activation cards. So we're gonna shuffle those. Alright, so now we're into the enemy's turn. enemies here. Curious. There is no alert on the map, so enemies go forward up to their movement. So, following the rules that I discovered, this guy is going to go 1, 2, 3. This guy is going to go 1, 2, 3, as is this guy. And this guy is going to go 1, 2. He's in that tiny little space now. Oh god. Smashing down the wall. Well, that's pretty handy. Well, he is largely out of the way then. Hopefully he'll just sit there for a while. At the end of the round, my radiation, or at the end of the enemy's turn, my radiation goes up. I need to roll. Oh, I didn't do my lead stalker token, so I should have gone up to 10. Then I'm rolling for my radiation damage, so that goes down to 9. And then this ticks down to 3 again. And then this goes up. End of round. There are no unknown enemy tokens. Refresh all that. Random event. Instant. Lead stalker chooses one. Move up to 2 spaces or attack with your weapon. That would have been better last turn. So I'm not doing that because I don't want to move. First action is going to be to start throwing bolts. Actually, so the first 3 actions are going to be bolts. All 3, and these are the whatever this is called, bolts and nuts to cover anomaly symbols. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then first action of the second turn is to throw a bolt on that one. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. If I move in now and grab it, I am going to throw one more bolt over the green. That's my second action of the second turn. And I'm going to move in here, and I do have to roll still, but it's only blues. So if I get blue, then I am... Oh, well, let's do my lead stalker thing first so that I won't just flat out die from this. Okay, we're fine. So that's my turn. I'm now sitting in there. I have... Oh, that's irritating. Okay, so enemy's turn. Checking the disturbance. There is no attention on the map. Enemies move up to their movement towards the closest room. Enemies that were already in a room move towards the next closest room instead. So this guy's going to try and go over to there. So he's going to go 1, 2. This guy's going to go 1, 2, 3. These guys are going to go in here. That's enemy's turn. My radiation goes up to 4. I take no damage, and then it ticks back down to 3. End of round, these go back up. Lead stalker refreshes. Oh, bolts all go away, which is irritating, but we knew that was gonna happen. And these are impossible to remove without moving the whole thing, so that's great. And I am just on that puny blue one there, which is annoying. So, end of round, we don't have that. Refresh everything, and now we're back into the mission events. So I assume this is going to be the turbos. Turbos are coming! Suddenly the radio begins to screech. It's Yezhov. He begs you to hurry up. He saw the first turbos approaching the area. They could find him at any minute now. The heat is on, and then a memory strikes you. There was a weird flash in Dalek's eyes as he was telling his story. What was actually on his mind? Each stalker gains a focus. Already have that, and places one cube on their turn tokens. That's going to give me an extra turn this turn when they perform blah 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 blah. Okay. What are the odds that the fucking giant is going to turn around? It doesn't seem great. And if I go in there, Jesus Christ, this is all a clusterfuck. The giant has 2/2/2. So, I mean, I could... Regardless, I'm picking up the anomaly, which is going to be a meat chunk. Discard a focus to reduce your radiation dosage by 6. That's pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good. Oh, and it's 6,000? Damn. Can I deal with my radiation dosage if I have to go back through there again? It's gonna be problematic. But as long as I'm not sneaking, I think I'll be okay. Alright, I'm putting this on the obtain artifact mission goal. That will get me 8,000 coupons if I manage to survive this. So let's see. Alright, what do we do now? That was our first action, so this is off. When detecting an artifact in the fridge anomaly, draw and resolve one random into... Okay. So I will be able to do that from this space. Well, let's do that then. I'm going to spend my first turn throwing bolts. We're going to throw bolts 1, 2, 3. And then the first action is going to be throwing a bolt there. And then I'm going to move to this space. And we're looking for not green and not blue. Okay, it's a green. So I can re-roll that by spending my focus. If I don't, that's going to be 9 hit points and I'm exposed. That is probably worth re-rolling. Okay, I'm safe. Ish. Now, that was my second action, but I have one. If I don't move stealthily, nah, we're all right. I'm fucking hope. I am going to use my Vélez detector as my last action to trigger that. So instead of doing the normal roll, we're going to resolve one random A216A card from the mission deck. Alright, I'm picking the first one. That's random, right? Oh shit! Oh no. The artifact is not here, but the scanner pings softly when it veers towards the pseudo-giant. Could the brute have eaten it? There's also a lot of potential stashes around which you could search. Replace card A201A with A218A. Oh, god damn it. Alright, well, it looks like I have to kill the pseudo-giant now. Retrieve the snowflake artifact from the pseudo-giant's carcass and escape. On a space with the pseudo-giant carcass, stalkers may perform the following action: tear out the artifact. If any stalker dies... Oh, Jesus Christ. I wonder if the other random thing was it actually being there. Alright, so this goes away because it's not there. The fridge is still active though, irritatingly. And then this gets discarded. Fuck me. Okay, well that's my whole turn. I'm gonna... I already did that because it took me from 9 to 11. So let's hope this fucking guy doesn't come out and eat me. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I think we're okay. So, player count +1 enemies closest to the lead stalker. Move up to their movement towards the closest space with a shield and without an enemy of the same color. Okay, I did some looking in the rules, and I think this means it says the closest space with a shield and without an enemy of the same color. It doesn't say the closest space that isn't the space they're in, or a different space. So I'm going to say he just moves 1 because that's closest, and this is the direction that would be least beneficial to me because now I can't go through there without alerting him. I could have him go the other way, but I think this is more beneficial to him, so I'm doing that. And then this guy, I think, is the second closest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, all the others are 1 more. So he is gonna go with a shield and without an enemy of the same color. He's actually gonna go back here. Well then, so how are we fucking doing this? The only way, I have to kill the pseudo giant. Okay, well, let's finish the end of the turn first. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These bolts are all removed. And then radiation step, I go up to 4. I roll the die. I take 1 damage. I'm gonna go back down to 3. Bolts come off the board. Alert tokens go down if they would. These get reset. End of round, normal. Alright, mission event. The turbos pour into the area, their numbers increasing. Soon there will be too many of them to hold off. Best get going, Stalker. Find the bandit rifle enemy card, place it next to the map, and mark it with 2 yellow. Okay. So the 2 of yellow is on the other side of the 1, so I guess we just move that there. Alright. We have the minis when we need them. And find all 8 oh shit, we need all 8. Okay. They all represent the bandit rifle enemy. Take 2 double yellow and place them in 1 stack on the space of overlay card A2 14B with the get the hell out action. Place character number bandit standees on that space facing away from the edge of the map. Okay, I'll get more when we need them, but for now there's 1 there. And there are... Okay, I can't find the other double yellow, so I'm just using a purple. That is a yellow. So we know, and those go there. And at the end of the round, we're going to place 4 random events, and then the next mission event is the last round of the mission. That is irritating as shit. I have to kill the pseudo giant. Okay. So top of the round, this is not looking good. I'm gonna go... Oh, I should prepare, huh? I'm gonna use my lead stalker to get my focus back. Not healing for once, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, which means this guy sees me. Actually, that's gonna be here because he can see into that space, and it's the one after I move out. So I need to roll the anomaly die and not get a green. You motherfucker, good thing I got my focus back. Okay, so we're safe there. That was 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna go stealth 1, Stealth 2. And then I'm going to flip this card because it's a free action. The emergency exit. Take the basement lost territory tile and place it next to the map. Draw card A2A, entering hidden tunnel and resolve it. A207A. Entering the hidden tunnel. Well, this could be handy. Alright, so basement lost territory tile. Alright, so we've got those. We've got this. Take the basement lost territory and place it next to the map. Okay, so we need... Alright, so here is our basement. So the emergency exit. Take the basement lost territory tile and place it next to the map. Take the A and B tokens and place them on the map as shown. So A will be here, and then B will be oh fuck, here. Well, that's fucking handy as shit. Sort of. Draw card A2 07A. This must be the tunnel Dalek was babbling about. Damp and dirty, but the air is unnaturally chilly. Place one loot on each space on the basement without a symbol. So we've got take the basement lost territory and place only take the A and B, draw and resolve it, discard this card. So then we flip this. Spaces with the same lost territories entrance are counted as adjacent. Enemies can move and measure range between them, but entities cannot draw a line of sight. Okay. Now, where was I? That was the end of my first turn. So, no line of sight. Second turn, I think I am going to stealth into the basement and stealth here, and then loot, which is a pistol mag. Just hoping for some food or items or something. Okay. So that is my turn. So enemies, there is a red on the board finally. So let's see what happens. Fire in the hole. All enemies move up to 2 spaces towards the closest red. Okay. So we're gonna go 1, 2. So he is in the attention space. And then green enemies move up to... okay, so he does the same. Although, no, we need to do everyone else first. So we're gonna go 1, 2 spaces. And then green enemies move more, but he's already there, so he doesn't. And then... oh, wait, no, not these guys. 1, 2, 3. You can see him. 1, 2, 3. Actually, they will turn. 1, 2, 3. Actually, they should probably all be here. That makes more sense. And then all enemies attack a target in their line of sight. You know what? I am going to say 2 of them went here, because then they're just going to attack the turbo. It is red first, though. Red, yellow, purple. He's going to ignore the... so he's actually here. So he's going to do 7 damage to a snork which body targeting is a heavy wound. -1, so he kills one of the snorks. And then this snork is going to attack him. So snork jumps, does 8. Body shot is a heavy wound. And it kills him. Oh, and then loot drops. So that is a human enemy. And then green enemies perform their special. He doesn't appear to have a special. And then throw a grenade. All the human enemies are dead. So we're good there. I'm fucking hiding in the basement. Alright, radiation. I go up to 4. Roll a die. Down 2. There's another card over there. I forgot about that. End of round. So this goes down to yellow. End of round. Resolve 1. 2 yellows. So we got 2 riflemen on this spot now. And they're facing south. Like the idiots they are. Okay. There's 4 random events on the top. Alright, 4 random events. And the next mission event card is the end. So I still have to do... God damn it, why didn't I just shoot the fucking giant when I had the chance and the line of sight? This is never happening. Okay, so we're at the top of the round. Oh, and now we need to draw one, really. Discard... No. Doesn't matter. Doesn't do anything. Okay, so I am going to move 1, 2, 3. And my alert goes to me. It's yellow currently. Then I'm going to stealth, or not stealth, I'm just going to move 1, 2. Oh, I'm going to use my lead stalker to heal myself up to 10. Then I'm going to open the gate. Alright, we have opened the gates. That was my 3rd action. This is still on my space. No one is in line of sight. So going on to my 2nd turn. I've already done lead stalker thing, so... Oh! When this guy moved here, I should have rolled a die, and it needed a green to hit him. Didn't get the green, of course. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna shoot this snork. And this goes to red, but I'm out of his line of sight. Wait, what's his rear line of sight? Is 1, so he can't see. Okay. So I'm shooting him. First time I've shot anything in a very long time, it feels like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably not as long for you guys. 4 and 3. 3, because it's an aim shot. I gain a focus. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, as a dry run for the pseudo-giant, 10 would be a heavy wound. So that stays yellow. I don't want it yellow, though. Because I want... Okay, well, he's dead, regardless. And... I have... That was 1, 2, 3. Shoot. I could shoot those guys, but I don't want to because I need their help killing the pseudo-giant. So, Okay, here, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw a bolt to distract 1, 2, 3, there. That should make him come through that alley instead of going back around. 6, 7, 8, yeah. So that's definitely shorter now. It would be tied before, and I would be obliged to make him go that way because it's worse for me. It's my turn. Enemy activation. Board. Oh, fuck. I did not need that right now. Closest to the lead stalker. Move up to their movement towards the closest enemy of the same color. So neither of those guys have enemies of the same color on the board, so I assume they do nothing. Radiation goes up 1, take no damage, goes down. Okay. Then this goes away. Okay, so that was enemy's turn. We did radiation. We're doing end of round. There is one more of these shits over here, and they are facing, they're gonna push these guys out. And there are now 4 of them on the board. And they have 3 line of sight forward. So if I can actually get that fucker to go there, the only way that's happening is if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, it would tie break there because that's less corners. This way it has to turn around. That was the primary tie break in the rulebook. It said it chooses the way with less corners, and then it's down to the lead stalker. All right, I'm doing a prepare action. I'm going to use that prepare action to take the silencer off of my gun. I'm going to use my lead stalker to heal myself too. Second action, I'm going to, this is free, right? I'm going to use my last bullet in this magazine to shoot. I'm going to move here. Then I'm going to shoot this guy because I might need all of them, yeah, to attack this big guy. So second action, move. Third action, shoot him. He is 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces away, so I get all my dice. Better roll surface. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, blah, blah, blah. More than that. So he's dead. So now it's just the pseudo giant and these guys, and hopefully I can get them to collide. Oh, I didn't do my random event for this round. Players discuss who fears the failure of the mission most. That player stalker gains a suppression, which I just prepared to get it off anyway, so whatever. 2 more. Alright, so now we have red on my space, which is going to hopefully do what I fucking want it to do. Oh, he's not gonna move more than 2. Maybe he will. Let's see. Wait, that was just my first action. I could stealth. I'm gonna prepare. Put my silencer back on. And then I'm gonna go 1, 2. Oh yeah, I can just move because this is red now. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. That's prepare. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm gonna stay there, I think. I don't think there's a huge chance of me getting hit. Although it's probably better if I go back there. So that's my turn. Enemy's turn. We've got a red. Alright, so we've got all enemies move up to their movement towards the closest red. So this guy goes 1, 2. God damn it, it's irritating as shit. I don't have any red enemies on the board. And then yellow go 1, 2. 1, 2. That is 2, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So now, order of operations, green is first. Enemies attack a target in their line of sight. So that means he is going to jump in here because he's got charge. This attack hits all targets in one space. Each target hit gain, it doesn't matter, it's doing 12 to all of them. That means both of these guys are dead. Meaning that leaves 2 loot in the space, which is most likely irrelevant. This is gonna be tricky. Okay, let's finish. We don't have any red, so we skipped that. Then we did this. Red enemies have +2, we don't have red. And then red enemies for Honor Special, we don't have red. Suppressing fire. All stalkers in range and line of sight of at least 2 humans, not me, because I'm not in my line of sight. I have line of sight to them, but I don't think that's what it means. Okay. So that guy is there. He is facing that way, which is largely irrelevant because he's got 2, 2, 2, 2. But now both of those guys have line of sight on him. Oh, what's the reload action? So I can reload for free because I have, oh wait, hold on. End of round, radiation. I take 1 damage. And that ticks back down to 3. We don't have any more of those. Reset all turn tokens. Refresh, lead stalker, and then new random event. Each stalker, you may discard 1 food item to heal 5. I don't have any food left. Reset all turn tokens and refresh the lead stalker. Oh, that's the end of round. Okay. Well, this doesn't seem like it's gonna happen, does it? Because he's just gonna kill them first. No, he's gonna be coming towards me. Yes. Yes. Okay. So I'm reloading because I need bullets. Yeah, I am gonna take my silencer off using a prepare action. I'm going to attack the pseudo giant. Holy shit. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I only need 14, so he takes 6 damage. Alright, that's 1 bullet. He turns to face me. Second bullet. 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 4, so that goes up to 10. 11, 12, 13. Oh, and then 1 from the 2 gas masks, and then 1 from my range bonus. So that was 15, actually, it was 1 of them. So that's another 6. So he is at minus 12. Just gonna use one of these. Twelve ones. That was my turn. My first turn. He doesn't have line of sight to me though, so he doesn't get an attack. So second turn, first action. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't think I have the action economy to kill both of those guys. Next turn. It might be the last one. What did this say? Next mission event will be the last round of the mission. Okay, so I should have 1 more round. I think I'm okay. So he's at 12. Bullet. that's a very poor roll. Alright, I'm gonna spend a focus to re-roll these 5 dice. I'm keeping the 2 successes on the yellow. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, plus my 1, 15. So that's another 6 damage. 18. He's got 30. That was my second attack. Right? I feel like I've done 3 attacks. Each one has done 6. He's at 18. There was 1, 2, because I had to prepare 1, 3. Okay, and then this is my 4th, which is my final bullet, which gains me a focus, because I'm doing an aim shot. So we're back to normal. $11, 12, 13, 1 off. I would say it's worth using my reroll, but then I wouldn't get a free reload, which would give me another shot. So what is 10 is a heavy wound. That does 2 damage and a heavy wound. What is he at now? 18, 20. We'll take it up to 26, and then the guys can probably finish it off. So I'm gonna just do the 2 damage. The pseudo giant gets a heavy wound. It's just another 1. And then I'm going to free reload. 4 more bullets. So that was free reload. This is my last action. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, I'm gonna re-roll. These 5. I have 6. I'm using my focus to re-roll. 2, 4, 6, 12, 13, plus 1, 14. Exactly. Because I only had 1 gas mask, which isn't enough. So that puts him up to 27. Alright, well, I'm putting a lot of faith in my enemies here. Let's see what happens. Red enemies don't have red enemies. If an enemy has line of sight to any attention, irrelevant. What the fuck? Okay, so player count +1 enemies closest to the alert move through their movement towards the closest. So 1, 2. Oh, and then one of these guys goes 1, 2 as well. And then all enemies attack a target in their line of sight. All enemies have -2 damage during this attack. Well, that's not great. So this guy's first, so he turns around and jumps on this guy. And kills him, because even 12 -2 is 10. 9 stars is a kill. And then this guy, though, is going to get a shot, which is 7. -2 is 5. Which does fucking nothing. Are you serious? 5? Fuck me. Oh. He wouldn't even do anything if he didn't have the negative. Pseudo giant minimum to damage him is 8. That was a fucking waste. God damn it. Okay. Back to me. Oh, I spent 1 bullet last round. No, not back to me yet. Radiation first. Oh, I didn't use my loot stalker. I should get 13. 1 damage. And then end of round, normal stuff. And draw the second to last turn card. Beware, when in the zone, weariness kills as efficiently as mutants and anomalies. Each stalker slide one of your turn tokens down as if performing an action. Fuck. You may discard a food to ignore that effect. I don't have any food. So we go 1 to shoot this guy. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he's at 27. That would do 2 damage, maybe a third one. No, I think it's better to just use the focus to reroll some of these ones. 6 here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fuck. Alright, well, I guess we don't have a choice. We're doing the 2 and a heavy wound. Damn it. He gains exposed, which is going to give me +3 onto my next hit, but he's only got 1 life, 1 health left, so that's really irritating. I'm going to waste another bullet on this shithead. 11, 12. I'm just leaving it at that, because that is going to kill him. He's at 30. Then he becomes a carcass. Alright, so the carcass is cover. It is on this space. I'm just going to use this symbol for the carcass. I can't find the actual carcass. That was my second shot, which is my first turn done. That guy doesn't have line of sight. I am, with my first turn and my first action on my second turn, I'm going to shoot. That gives me my focus back. It's an aim shot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Obviously headshot. So tank, dude, and if it matters, there's another loop token on that space. Now we're clear. That was 1 action. So I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to stop there so I don't have to take more radiation than I need to, because I'm going to need to stop there anyway. So third action, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, which means I need to take 2 radiation. So I'm up to 5, which is same. And that is a full action. So am I going to be able to do this? I am going to be able to do this as long as that mission event doesn't end at the very beginning. If it ends at the very beginning, then I've lost. So let's see what happens. We've got enemies. There are no enemies. There is a red on the board, but let's go through the motions here. Enemies move, no enemies. Enemies move, no enemies. Enemies attack, no enemies. Enemies perform a special, no enemies. Okay. Then radiation, I need to roll a green. 2 damage. Didn't use that, so I'd be up at 14, and then I'm back down to 12. And then this is down to 3. And now, end of the round. All this shit. This fix. And then we got this. Come on, not be the end. Adrenaline running in your blood. You look around and reload your gun. It's time to take stock of the situation around you. The turbos are coming from all directions, and the rattle of their guns is more and more intense. You're about to face an overwhelming force. It's time to make a decision. This event is the last round of this mission. That's end of round. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. So I'm going to use my first action to root in tear out the artifact, gain the Snowflake special artifact card from the A2 mission box. Flip this card. Watch this like freeze me and I'm not going to be able to move. All entities within range 3 get suppressed. All stalkers increase their radiation dosage by 3. It has no value. I mean, that's not terrible. It'll help me get my mission goal. Actually check this off. Alright, so got my snowflake. So I think, oh, I have to flip this. Escape. Okay. So that was my first action. So now I got 1, 2, 3. It's probably not worth fucking around trying to get this other artifact. I just get some loot on the way out, I guess. I'm gonna equip my silencer first, so that's one action. And then I'm gonna go 1. So I just need 2 actions to get out. I wonder if that's worth it. If I go 1, 2, 3, 1, flip it, move out. Let's do that. So 1, 2, 3, first turn. First action of second turn, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna flip this card. Pieces of a scanner. There are strewn pieces of a scientific scanner damaged beyond repair. But even such pieces must be worth something to the scientists. Okay. Well, that's something. And then last 2 actions, move 1, 2. Only if Stalker has the snowflake artifact, get the hell out. Move there. No. Mission card 6. Mission card 6. Winner takes all. Jesus Christ. Okay, so there's 2 final cards. It's mission card 6 and then the failure one, so. Shot still ringing in your head, you leave the bloodshed behind and head for the professor's hiding place. It is too late, though. He is sprawled on the ground, his back ripped to shreds. A snork lifts its bloodied muzzle and growls furiously, too full to attack. It disappears when you raise your gun. You kneel at the professor's body. He must have got surprised by a snork, or not? His throat is bluish and swollen, as if he had been strangled. What a pity. But, well, he is probably not going to need the artifact you just brought, is he? You also remember to slip the signet from his bloodied index finger. Your part is over. You win! Congratulations. What a great ending. Go to the Fray and the Fridge epilogue in the mission guide, page 10. The Fray and the Fridge. Not many runs in the zone go without a hitch. This was just one of those. You've managed to get the precious snowflake, but you've lost the professor. Hard luck, it seems. The professor, however, predicted such a morbid outcome, and in his decency he gave you a unique signet. Now you need to take the snowflake to Pripyat and find Yeshov's contact there. The man will receive the artifact and pay you if you show the signet. You better look over your shoulder, though. There could still be turbos on your tail, and what if turbos themselves had a beef with a powerful enemy who suddenly took an interest in you? What? What if they had a beef with him? Would they be on my side? I don't understand. What are they trying to say? Oh, no money except some scraps on the professor's body, so I only get 1,000. Oh no, I didn't get that one, did I? How was I supposed to get that? Okay, so gain 1,000. Good thing I got this fucking 8,000 credit secondary objective. So here is our map. Mark mission A2 as unavailable. If you have card A205B, that is the pieces of a scanner card, which I have. Then I need the scientist bunker sticker. Scientist bunker. Where is that? Is that it? No. There. Alright. Oh, fuck. Oh, god damn it. It slipped. Oh well, that's fine. It ruined my map. Oh well. If you have card A2 19B, don't think I have that. Well, I don't even know how you're supposed to get that. I think I did the whole thing properly. Did I miss any? I did that one. 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 Don't know how you're supposed to get that one. Well, so I don't have A219B. I need sticker 7. Gun aficionado. Oh, this is a stash. So's that, right? Yeah, green is contacts. Alright, so where's this? Oh, it's right there. Let's see if we can do this without fucking up. Oh, it overlaps with the fucking other one. Oh, that would have been so perfect if I wouldn't have fucked it up. I can make do. There we go. That's really cool. Alright, and then we need 8 Jovial Stalker, which is a contact. Is in the mountains. No, that's not him. River, let's see. Oh, right there. Oh, we know that there's a circle there. Oh, close. That fucking... Wait, it's overlapping there. The heck? Mission A3, Whispers in the Ruins. Now, I wonder if it's worth going to the other... Oh, this is the Chernobyl Ferris wheel thing. Alright. Mark location Yeshov's bunker as unavailable. Oh. Where was that? Where was that? A little... Oh. There. Whatever. I don't know how I missed that. Then excluding equipment cards gained by players, return all mission, event, and environment cards, A2. I'll do that in a minute. Open the campaign binder to page 6 and resolve the post-mission cleanup. Well, thank you for watching, Stalkers. Join us next time in the zone. I imagine we'll be doing B1, because I think if that was an escalation from 1 to 2, I had to take out a fucking pseudo-giant, which must be like the hardest enemy. Well, maybe not, I don't know. Not a psychic enemy or whatever, so those might be something different, but anyway, I'll think about that next time. Thanks for watching.